Okay guys, in this lecture I'm going to be talking about powerful ways that I and other people use Instagram so that you can be inspired to decide what theme you want to go with when you choose how you're going to use it. Now, let's start with my page. It's called stevejobs.official. Now, this, as you can see, is a fan account. You can see straight away what it's about. It's about Steve Jobs. It includes rare pictures, insights and quotes, and really gives inspiration. Now, there is a huge niche on Instagram, which is about business, entrepreneurship, and celebrity. And Steve Jobs really encapsulates all of these. So the reason why I called it stevejobs.official is really to piggyback onto the cult status of Steve Jobs. So when people tag Steve Jobs into a quote, one of his quotes, they will tag me because I give the impression of being an official page. So I'm piggybacking, well, it's hacking really. It's basically being able to grow very quickly by giving the impression of an official fan page. So you can see that the content posted on my page is very, very consistent. It's got a lot of pictures of Steve Jobs. It's got a lot of quotes by Steve Jobs. For instance, let's invent tomorrow instead of worrying about yesterday. And these really build a lot of engagement because a lot of people share sentiments like this. However, I'm going to build more onto this later. So let me give you some more examples. Let's go to Kylie Jenner. Now this is Kylie Jenner's official page and she has got a humongous following, 57.2 million. So she's an absolute ideal target for fan pages because the amount of followers and fans that she has means that if you create a fan page related to her, you're more likely to get higher success than any others. So here's another, kyliejenner.official. This is a fan page and it's got 169,000 followers. And you can see that it's very, very consistent. This is the reason why it's done so well. It's because of its consistency. So this is a fan page and they go really, really fast. Mainly because followers don't expect to be sold something. When followers go to a business page, they will probably expect to be sold something, told to go to a link, join a website or something. And, they don't really want that a lot of the time. Well, it depends on who they are, what they're looking for. But that's why fan pages grow really, really fast and monetize really well for paid shout-outs. You can share other people's stuff and be paid for it. So that's why these are very, very successful. But they do have a completely different type of focus. Let's look at a business account now. So Crumbs and Doilies is a fantastic one. This is a business that sells cakes. They are based in London and I would never have known them if I hadn't seen them on Instagram. And having gone to their shop and seen what kinds of cakes they produce, you can just tell that what they produce is delicious. You can see it because of their Instagram page. There's a lot of colour. You can almost taste the flavours. I mean, let's look at this one. I mean, this is a really lovely, well-crafted picture and it's had a lot of engagement. It's had 3,928 likes and it was only posted yesterday. So that's a good example of doing a business account very well. Now let's show you a personal account. Richard Branson. Everybody knows Richard Branson and he's got nearly 1 million followers and it's a very personal account to him. I mean, there's stuff about business and entrepreneurship, of course, but it's mainly him, pictures of him, quotes by him. So this is an example of a personal account done extremely well. I think the main thing to take away here, and this is what you need to write down, you need to come up with a consistent theme. Once you've decided on what that theme is, you need to work out what your audience are looking to get from your page. What do they want out of it? Why should they follow you? And a good way to do this is to look at your competitors. So when I started, and I looked at other Steve Jobs pages, so let's look for one now. So this is one, Stephen Paul Jobs. It's got 19.3k followers. I looked at what they posted, how they posted it, how often they posted it, and I really took inspiration from how they grew their account and wanted to replicate a lot of the things that were successful and then add my own thing, which was quotes. You see no quotes here, just pictures. And so by adding quotes, I added an extra dimension to my page so that people would follow me over this page. So a medium to long-term strategy that you could do with fan pages is to create a few of them. There's a lot of content available over the internet. On Facebook pages, on Google pages, Google Images, you can find all sorts of pictures that you can then impose a quote on top of so that you make it different and you give certain niches something different if there is already a page after them already. So Justin Bieber, this is a fan page for Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber himself has 64.5 million followers, which is more than Kylie Jenner. So again, any fan page named after him will do really well. So Bieber Sassy, for instance, has 69.5k. Bieber Mania has 403k. So you can see that you get high growth from growing fan accounts. And what you're able to do is you're able to grow them and push your followers to one key place. Now, if you don't get very specific and clear on your Instagram, you will confuse your audience and it will be difficult to increase your following in a very viral way. So having a consistent theme is vitally important, guys. I cannot stress that enough.